Nigerians. It's very important you amend that language because a lot of media houses and the social media they say Nigerians and they you kind of single out whoever that is a criminal. A criminal is a criminal. Crime is crime. You cannot generalize a country with a crime or a family with a crime or association with a crime. So these few Nigerians that were involved in this issue of kidnapping, it is a very bad image they created for the name of Nigeria and also against their own families because whoever that committed crime, remember the family name of that person is also out there before even the name of the country and stuff like that. But to me, as a king, as a leader, as a community leader, I condemned those people that are engaged in such criminal activities because it is too bad for one to be a kidnapper. It is too bad for one to be an armed robber. It's too bad for one to be a rapist. Um, if a lot of people today, it's like half human beings. Some people are sick. Some people have high blood pressure. If you kidnap them, maybe within 1 second or 2 or 5, 10 minutes, they can even collapse because their life is not complete anymore because of the high blood pressure. If you are if you're even flying on air, there's a way you even meet turbulence. Your heart will cut. How much more when a kidnapper kidnapped you? So it's a very bad thing. And but my advice to every Nigerian and Ghanaians also, some Ghanaians also, um, is because some Ghanaians are also involved in this kidnapping. Not only some Nigerians, but some Ghanaians are also involved. That is a 5 against 3, which is very bad. So whoever that is engaged in such criminal activities should stop that. And anybody that is arrested, those that are arrested in this criminal issue, I'm begging the government to please prosecute them and implement the law. So situation like this is so heartbreaking. Uh, um, I, 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 I ask everybody or I advise everybody who is into such acts to get out of it. But we Nigerians living here, but especially with the community leaders, I'm not the only community leader of our people here, we have taken it upon ourselves to work so hard to fish out these criminals that are spoiling the name of Nigeria in this country, Ghana, and hand them over to the authority if we apprehend them. Then Nigerians in this country, Ghana, believe me, we are part of the development of Ghana. We are seriously involved in development here in Ghana because millions of Nigerians living in this country, Ghana, we have children, and our children also attend this school from kindergarten to primary to secondary school to university. We are paying school fees. This is also addition in Ghana economy. We have houses here. About 40% of Nigerians live in this country are all landlords. From the foundation of our building to the end of the building, Ghanaians are the ones that are building for us. It's also job creation. In our various shops and our various warehouses and in our various businesses, Ghanaians are also employed to it. We have also Nigerian foreign students schooling in Ghana over 200 something thousand. And then each of them is paying over $1,800 as school fees in the private universities where they are. If you times it every 3 months, every semester, you're talking about over 400 something $1 million. How much more that we that are living in Ghana with our children and our wives. Most of us also married to Ghanaians. As we also helping our own families, we are helping the families where we married to. Because every man that married a wife, the family of that woman is also your own family. We're also assisting in all these areas. And Ghanaians are also assisting us very much because this is one of the best countries in the world that are hosting their, I mean a host nation that shows love to those that they are hosting. We Nigerians living here, we are comfortable to live in Ghana. If Ghana is not comfortable for us, we're not going to live in Ghana. That is why you can see millions of Nigerians living in Ghana. Ghana is an English-speaking country. It's not Anglophone. I mean, it's not Francophone. It's Anglophone. Nigerians are very comfortable living here. Hundreds of vehicles coming to Ghana every day. Numbers of aircraft also coming to Ghana also go to Nigeria. The way hundreds of thousands of Nigerians coming to Ghana every day, the same way they also go back to Nigeria. There are a lot of goods Nigerians buy from this country. Look at somebody, look at goods like Casapreco, Prekese, Adomko, Kokeke. All those products is very, very high in Nigeria. Nigerians are those patronizing it very, very high. Believe me, go to a flower border, stand there for 24 hours, see trucks of all these drinks going to Nigeria. Nigeria come here to buy Ghana prints. They come here to buy woodin. They come here to buy a lot of things from Ghana. The same way we are bringing goods from Ghana, from Nigeria to Ghana. So the relationship of Ghana and Nigeria, we are building it. We, the business people, are building it more stronger because we are into business of exchange of money. What do you mean by exchange of money? You buy goods here with money. You take to Nigeria, you buy from Nigeria, you sell here. So you see, money is exchanging. And the government of Nigeria and Ghana, from onset, they cooperate very well from the time of Kwame Nkrumah to Nnamdi Azikiwe till today. All the government that passed through in Nigeria, passed through in Ghana, the cooperation is very strong and very powerful. So this is not the time that some of our sons and daughters will bring bad name to us. No, we will not allow those things to happen. And Ghanaians also living in Nigeria, they're also comfortable, they're happy living in Nigeria because Nigeria also accommodate them very, very well. But the only area we are so much concerned of here in Ghana for a couple of years now is the area of trade. Some Ghanaians, the group of Ghanaians that's called Guta Ghana Trade Association, they are seriously disturbing my subjects, my people, Nigerians in the market because of the laws of Ghana that prohibit foreigners not to be into retail trading in the market. We know that this is law of Ghana, and we cannot, we cannot tell Ghanaian authority or Ghana government not to implement their laws. Nowhere. But what we are saying is the two countries should look into this because we are brothers and we are sisters. They should look into this and see the best way the two countries can solve the situation so that we all can be accommodated. As we are all from ECOWAS sub-region here, and ECOWAS free movement, free goods, and for ECOWAS treaty. But then we know that the same ECOWAS laws also stated that every country should also, they can also do their own laws and that govern that country. A country without law is like a country without authority or without feature. So the country of Ghana, the law is only thing that governs every democratic government. So we so much appreciate their love to us, but I'm begging the government of Ghana to please help us talk to the Guta people, Ghana Trade Association, for them to understand that we are not here to take their market away from them. We are not here to get them out of the market, but we are here to have a healthy competition with them. Competition in the sense that maybe you are selling phone, maybe I'm selling phone accessories, maybe I'm selling a phone battery. So your phone, you sell out. Maybe one day the accessories without the battery will also spoil. They will come to me as a Nigerian, I will buy. So it's a combination of business. It's a healthy competition, that what you don't have, I have it. What you have, I also have it. Maybe I might have a good negotiation with companies that supply me the same phones that you sell. They might give me a proper discount. If I come back home, I might decide not to sell it at too much of higher price because I have a discount from the company that supplies me. Maybe yourself, you don't buy directly from the company that manufacture. And when you come back home, you also say according to how you buy the goods. So everything about business is negotiation. The way you negotiate with your supplier is the same way you sell and also make a profit out of it. And Nigerians, we try as much as we can not to base too much in profit, higher profit, but we want to do quick turn up, so that we grow. So our Ghanaian brothers, please, we want to live in peace with you people. We want to, be part of the growth of this wonderful nation that God has brought us into. And I so much appreciate the authority of Ghana, from the president of Ghana to the security apparatus and all that. If this country if this country is not well governed by the president and his executive, maybe what is going on today between Nigeria trade and Ghana trade, or this issue of kidnapping, maybe by now serious problem will be in Ghana based on quitting Nigerians of this country. But the president took everything so calm. The government of Ghana took it so calm, working seriously on the ground, working seriously with their people, Ghanaians, and also with the foreigners, for we ought to live in peace. I so much appreciate. I want to use this opportunity to thank the president of Ghana, to thank the Ghana authority, both for police, BNI, national security, all of them. I thank them so much. The parliamentary members that are speaking for the foreigners, Nigerians, speaking for their people, Ghanaians. I so much appreciate all of you. Please keep it up and try as much as you can to let the people know, the indigenes know, those in the market know, the market association, to know that we are the same. We are not here to bring any problem, but rather we are here to live in peace. The way some Ghanaians destroyed our goods in Kumasi and all that is so heartbroken. It's so much heartbroken, and we don't want these things to repeat. We are begging for this thing not to repeat again. It's not a good thing to our brothers, the Ghanaian Trade Association. It would be so nice for issues to, come. But I always tell people every day that as long as we are human beings, we cannot live 100% in peace every day. Once in a while, we can have misunderstanding. If you look at our teeth and our tongue, they are brothers. The teeth cover the tongue, but sometimes the teeth can bite the tongue. I had, oh my God, I have bitten my tongue, oh my God. But after a couple of minutes again, the pain will go down, but the same teeth is covering the tongue. So we cover each other. But misunderstanding is something that you can't get away from it. Mother and father quarrel, siblings quarrel, but when they quarrel, they settle again. So let all these things not to bring a big time division between the two countries, but rather we see it as something that's even bringing us more closer and more closer and more closer. I thank the people of Ghana.